Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. MVP's most exciting drop is coming in early March. They're dropping the Bouquet, they're dropping the Engine, and a couple other discs like the Neutron Soft Hex. Well, I've got 3 of them right here. We're gonna test them out, see how they fly. Let's go. One of the most anticipated fairway drivers to drop in a while is this one right here, the Bouquet, with numbers 7601. This is Simon Lizotte's FD replacement now that he's with MVP. Well, the one I've got here flies a little bit less stable than the numbers might suggest. Who knows? Maybe the stock releases will be a little bit more stable, but we're going to find out. Another disc that's dropping is the Engine, and they're going to also have a Neutron Soft Hex that's going to drop along with the Project Lab Coat disc and many others. We got pre-orders on our site right now, so you can check those out if you're interested in getting one for sure. I guarantee you those bouquets are going to sell out very quickly, so you might want to pre-order yours. Well, we're out here at Angry Beaver. We're going to throw a couple holes with these discs, see how they fly. Like I said, the Bouquet I have is definitely not a 7601. It's definitely got some turn to it. From what I hear, a lot of you guys who got your Gyropalooza bouquets, the L2 ones, yours are a little bit flippy too. Who knows? Maybe that's why they are L2s, just because they're not as stable as they should be. Well, let me show you how this one flies. Yeah, oh my gosh, that flies so good. Let's go. Wow, what a fantastic disc for the woods. Like I said, mine is definitely more like a -1, almost like maybe a little bit faster Crave or like a pro version of a Crave. Now let's throw the Hex. Numbers on a Hex are 55, -1, 1. This is a Neutron Soft Hex. I got mine in the Gyropalooza box L2. So let's see how this one flies. This is another one that is going to be released in early March. All right, flying like a Hex. Numbers on an Engine are 13, 5, -0.5, +2. Now for my arm speed, this thing is pretty much a beefcake. Let me show you. Oh, all right. We got some good tree love there, but yeah, for my arm speed, it goes pretty straight. Don't really get a lot of turn out of it. And then it's got a pretty solid hookup at the end. But if you got some fast arm speed, maybe you can get that turn out of it. So along with the Bouquet and the Engine, we have a couple discs that are being released in some new plastics like the Servo. And then we also got the Hex being released in Neutron Soft, and we also have Project Lab Coat. So there's a whole list of discs that you can now get with the white rims. Let me know, which one are you most excited about? And a lot of these discs you can pre-order right now at Disc Golf Deals USA, whether it's one of the Lab Coat trails, the Bouquet, the Engine, or that Neutron Soft Hex. That way you know you're guaranteed to get one. Oh, I love that the whole way there. Yeah, my Bouquet, very touchy disc. If you put a lot of heat on it, you're gonna get flipped, but that power down shot with a little anhyzer, it just loves it. And it does have a 6 glide on it, which I gotta say is legit. Definitely gives you a little bit extra distance with that glide. And a lot of that glide probably comes from the fact that the Bouquet does have quite a good dome on it. You know, very similar to like a trail. Trail has a really good dome on it. So does the Bouquet. Now, every video I do on the Bouquet, somebody wants to point out how I'm saying it wrong. I looked it up. Bouquet is an acceptable way of saying it. Also is Bokeh, so we're both right. All right, this next hole, we should be able to do a nice little forehand with this guy. We're gonna go left route and count on the flare skip to hopefully get us close. Oh, let's go. Oh, that was gonna be so good. Well, everybody's saying the name of that disc wrong. The real pronunciation of that one is Engine. Let's try the Bouquet on a hyzer. Yeah, giving it height. Wow, it's still flipped up. Yeah, wow, man. Trees suck. Well, the Engine shot was actually pretty good, but it had a lot of trees around it. So we're gonna go with the Bouquet. We got a nice long birdie putt here. Come on, Simon, help me out. Let's get this pixel in the basket. Let's go. Oh, Engine. Oh. All right, 573. Basically, it hooks all the way to the right and then it kind of straightens out. So you need to either do like a forehand or backhand turnover with a slightly flippy disc. Let's try that with the Bouquet. Yeah, see how that holds an anhyzer? Yeah, still not buying the 7601, but wow, what a fantastic disc. Put it on an anhyzer, it's not gonna come out of it. All right, Bouquet put us in a fantastic spot. Now we got a nice little tunnel here. For a backhand person, I just kind of want to work something left to right, kind of hit that hill, scoot up. Either the Hex or the Bouquet should be able to do it. Let's see which one can. Neutron Soft Hex. Man, I love a Hex. Scoot up there. All right, not too bad. Man, I gotta say, I'm a big fan of that Neutron Soft plastic. It's kind of cold today, having no grip issues, and I love the little flexible feel on that too. Let's see if the Bouquet can do any better. Yeah, I didn't put hardly any anhyzer on that. Just has natural turn. Wow. Man, what a fantastic disc. Yeah, I really wish MVP would have done numbers kind of closer to like a faster Hex, like 7.6 -1.1. Definitely get on board with that, but I can see why they didn't, because then that would kind of cross over with some of the Crave numbers. So I guess I kind of see why they did a 0.1, but don't believe it. You're definitely getting some turn out of it. Let's go. All right, I think we're gonna do one more hole, par 4. Should be able to use all 3 discs on this hole. In fact, why don't we make that a challenge? We got to use all 3, see if we can get a birdie. Let's go. All right, we got a nice little 800-foot par 5 here. Go straight, turn to the right, and then it kind of ends up a little to the left. So let's see if we can use all 3 discs. We can only use each one once and get that birdie. Okay, up on a little hyzer flip. We'll take that. Bouquet put us in a decent spot. This actually sets up really good for a nice forehand shot, which I know Eagle loves throwing these on sidearm. So let's do a little engine forehand shot. Oh man, does that fly fantastic or what? Perfect shot. Now we're left with about a 300-foot shot, which should be perfect for this Neutron Soft Hex. I have thrown it several times. It doesn't give me a lot of turn to it. Pretty stable, straight flying disc with a nice little hookup at the end. So it should be perfect. Just gonna go nice and straight. That's it. Look at this nice little hookup. Let's go. We got a birdie putt. Let's go. We got the birdie, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in. Gotta say, these are some fun discs. Now, MVP is dropping more than just these ones, but gotta say, Bouquet, if it wasn't for the flight numbers, I'd say this thing is super fantastic. Everybody needs to pick it up. If you basically think of just like a 7-speed Crave, like a little bit faster Crave, maybe a touch more stable, that's basically what it is. I wouldn't buy the 0.1 unless the stock release that's coming out is like super stable. This gives me a nice solid turn, and it's a brand new disc, so it's not even beat in yet. And man, I gotta say, the engine's kind of growing on me a little bit. I did get it to give me a little bit of a turn a couple times today, especially on forehands and stuff too, but it's a fast speed disc, 13-speed rim. You get some really good flare skips and it gets around stuff. So actually, it is a pretty fantastic disc. And like I said, Neutron Soft Hex, at least the one I got, is pretty stable, but hooked us up for this birdie putt. Well, if you're looking to pre-order any of these or get any other disc golf equipment, head on over to Disc Golf Deals USA. We'll hook you up over there. All right, until I see you next time, peace out.